The time in which I had to deal with an angry customer was when I worked for the YMCA's after school program. When you work with people's children, your customers are really both those children and the parents. So one time I had to discipline a child for her actions, and her parent was not in a complete agreement with that. So what happened was that the student did kick over another student's project and destroy it, so I asked her to sit out. Now, she went over and sat out for about 10 seconds before she spoke with another staff member. Then she got up and went and played. Right then, I called her over to discuss with her why she got up and why she was not following directions. But as I was having this conversation, she got called to go home. So I walked her up to her parent and told her, I asked your child to sit out because she had kicked something over of another student, and that was not an appropriate thing to do in that instance. And when I asked her to sit out, she did not just simply sit out. She got up and walked away and went and played. So I just want to make sure that we are respecting our staff and the instructions that were given, and we're respecting each other. So I went back to the group that I was overseeing, and when she came back, she was very unhappy because her child told her a different story. So her child told her that she kicked over those other students' project because those students kicked over her project. And her mom thought it was very unfair that I made her daughter sit out and that I would come and talk to her when I did not know that the students kicked over her daughter's project. What I tried to explain to her is that I did give her daughter the opportunity to tell me why she kicked over the other student's project, but she decided to shrug her shoulders and tell me no reason. And I also explained to her mother that the problem that I approached her with was not necessarily that she kicked over the other student's project, it was that she was not respecting the staff. So I didn't want to necessarily veer away from her being wrong. I understood and related to where she was coming from. I understood that I should have disciplined the other children for kicking her project over as well, and I informed her that I would go ahead and deliver some consequences for those children. But I wanted to also make her sure she was aware that the problem I came to her was not that she kicked over the student's project, but it was that she was respecting the staff. So the parent worked with me and tried to see where I was coming from, and I tried to see where she was coming from, and the situation was resolved pretty positively. I mean, she kept coming back to our program, she didn't withdraw, and I had very positive interactions with her from there.